Hello everybody, it is Jasmine here today, and this is my StrangerCon Day 1 vlog. I had a lot more footage of Caleb's panel, but for some reason on my phone, I keep trying to import it onto my computer, and it keeps saying invalid, and I don't know why it's saying that or why it's doing that. It's like there may not be data or something, I don't know. It's being weird, and so there's a little bit because my camera battery kept dying each day. So, I'm really sorry about that. But anyway, this is just the day 1, and I did want to show you the things that I got real quick. The photos and stuff are at the end, so you will see those. But anyway, this is the autographs that I got. As you can see, I have Maddie right there, which is new. And then I have Chester right there, and Chelsea is right there. And Priah is right down there. So there we go. So we got all of them. They all signed in the same area. But I see this now, and I'm like, I am running out of room. Like, I have Millie here in the middle. And then I have Kara over there, and I have everybody else from last year still on here. But yeah, it's getting full, which is good, but also bad because I want everyone to sign it, but then everyone's gonna be signing over other people's faces, and I don't know. We'll just have to see how that goes. Anyway, this is the shirt for this year. I did like last year's better, but it's not that bad. But I did like last year's better. It had more color and everything. So yeah, there is that, and also Chelsea had her pins, which I've been wanting this Carol pin for so long, and I finally got one. Just look, oh my gosh, guys, it's so cute, and I'm so happy that I bought it. Finally, I have one of these. I've been wanting one since she posted it on her Instagram, and I was hoping she was going to bring them, and she did. It was great. It was $20, so if you are going to a convention and want to buy one, it was $20, and then somebody was handing out ones of Chester's character, Tommy, right here. So now I have Tommy and Carol, so it's pretty cool because I can put them next to each other. So I have Tommy and Carol. It's so cool. So thank you to the person who gave me this. She didn't give me her name. So anyway, there's that. So thank you so much because now I have Tommy and Carol, and they're going to look so cute next to each other. So I did get gold again this year. This is making a lot of noise. Now with the gold this year, Maddie and Chelsea were not included, so you had to buy their autographs separately. So that's what I did, which is why it's on the back there. And that coupon was to win a Florence package, which I did not win. Package of Millie's makeup. But yeah, and here it is gold, and there is that. So anyway, that is all of that. So I will let you guys get to the video. And yeah, there is no karaoke section. I don't know if I put one in last year or not, but I don't want to get copyrighted, so not putting any of that in. And also, again, it won't import the videos. I've tried and it wouldn't import them, but yeah.
Let me hear you straight to Chicago! Oh my gosh, I'm super excited. This weekend is going to rock. I see some familiar faces. I see some people I've never met. Hello, hello, hello. Hi everyone. Are you having a great day? Do you love Stranger Things? Thank you all so much for being a part of something that has not only changed the film industry completely, but for the way that we consume art, and for just creating a awesome space for like-minded people to come around and to enjoy some of the same things like a great show. So, can I get a round of applause for you guys just being here in general, because you're amazing people. You deserve to smile, you deserve to be happy. We have a lot of stuff planned for you this weekend. We got Chelsea Thomas going out. We've got my friend Maddie Carter-Roble, of course, Noah Schnapp, Priah, like Millie, Bobby Brown, Caleb. Everybody's here this weekend, and so are you. So, my friends, of course, my name is Chester Rushing. Thank you so much for being here. Hi, Cam. How are you? Oh my gosh, all the way from Brazil? This is so cool. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Well, oh my gosh, everybody. I would like to take a second to introduce my friend here, Maddie Carter-Roll, who's going to come out and say a few things. You guys know him from Stranger Things. My buddy, Maddie Carter-Roll! Here we go!
Is it on? Can you hear me? Yeah. Cool. What's up? How's it going? Hi. What's going on? Thanks for coming to my meeting about pizza.
There's question marks on either side of the stage if you want to ask
Cool.
questions.
What kind of music? I really like punk music, and I love like classic music. I really like Jose Gonzalez, he's the guitarist guy I listen to a lot. And this band Future Islands. Anyone heard of them? Yeah, they're great. So yeah, that's what I listen to. Hello. Hi.
What are your top 3 favorite movies?
Oh, good question. I'd have to say Avengers, Black Panther, and Ace Ventura.
Hi, I was wondering, in season 2, Keith got offered a date with Nancy. Did he ever go on a date with her?
That's something to be. I'm not sure. I don't know. Probably. I'm guessing not. Yeah, she was pretty busy. Yeah.
Who was your closest friend on set?
My closest friend, Chester Rushing, has been my closest friend.
Hi.
Yes.
If you had one superpower, what would it be?
Oh, that's a really good one. I would heal humanity with all its struggles. And eat pizza whenever I
Hi, if you
Yes.
could pick one song to listen for the rest of your life, which one would it be?
One song?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great question. It would have to probably be Stay Alive by Jose Gonzalez. Great song. Yeah, check it out.
Hi.
Hello. Hi.
If you could meet anyone that you wanted to, who would you meet?
Anyone that I wanted to?
Anyone.
That's a really good question. Who would I want to meet? Like dead or alive, or
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
doesn't matter. Bob Marley. That would be cool. Yeah. If I could be in any movie? Great question. It'd be cool to be in a movie about extraterrestrials, aliens. That'd be cool. I like aliens.
Hi.
Hello.
What's your favorite part about meeting fans?
My favorite part, hearing your stories and getting to know you. It's fine. And all the costumes and the t-shirts, they're so cool.
Hi.
Hey, what's up?
What's your biggest fear?
My biggest fear? Aliens. Probably ghosts. Hello?
Other than pizza, what's your favorite food?
Other than pizza, what's my favorite food? That's a good question. I'm Italian, so I love pasta.
Have Domino's or Little Caesars?
Domino's. Sorry, buddy. I don't know. Are you a Little Caesars guy or?
No, I'm the Domino's.
Oh, good, good. Yeah, Little Caesars cost $5, so it's not Very delicious. Great question.
So when you're walking around like on the streets, do fans like recognize you from seeing things?
Quite a bit, yeah. They do, yeah. I mean, I'm like a giant, so I'm pretty recognizable anyway.
How much can you relate to your character from a scale of 1 to 10?
How much can I relate?
To your character.
100. Thank you.
Hi.
Hey,
If you had the ability to time travel, would you rather go in the past or the future and why?
oh, time travel. I love time travel. I'd probably go back to the beginning to see what it was like, and then I'd come back and be like, wow, this is scary. Yeah, thanks.
Hey Keith, it's
Well,
me, Steve Harrington. I wanted to know, we never actually found out, do I get the job at Family Video? Can I start tomorrow?
It's in debate. We're still looking at your resume and checking your references.
Oh,
I tried to call one of your references and they just hung up. So
yeah, that makes sense.
yeah, but yeah, we'll review it and we'll get back to you.
Hi. When was your first audition and what was it for?
My first audition was for one of my big first auditions was for Pirates of the Caribbean, and I auditioned to be a pirate, and it did not go well. Yeah.
Hi.
Yes.
If you had the chance to eat cheese puffs on pizza, would you?
Oh heck yeah! I didn't even think of that. That's a good idea. I want to try that. It sounds delicious. Thanks.
Were you ever scared on set?
Was I scared on set? Of what? The Demogorgons? Was I ever scared on set? Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little nervous, but you kind of get over those nerves with, experience and stuff like that. But no, I wasn't too scared. It's fun. Yeah, thanks, man.
Hi.
Hello, what's up, 11?
Even though you didn't have any scenes with Millie, did you ever interact with her?
I think I saw her at lunch a couple times. Yeah, she's awesome. She's cool. Nice costume.
Hi.
Hello.
If you had the chance, would you rather be friends with Tabby or the Lion Player?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I think I'd be fun with both because I wouldn't want them to feel left out. Yeah. You're welcome.
Peanut butter and chocolate.
Nice. That's another one. It's hard to pick. I'd like to have them all at once. That'd be cool.
Hi, if you could change
Hey.
anything in the show, what would you change?
Anything in the show? More pizza. There's not enough pizza on the show. Thank you.
Hello.
Hey.
What's your favorite Halloween time movie to watch?
Oh, my favorite Halloween time movie. I like anything zombie. I like zombies. So any kind of zombie movie I'm watching. Yeah, what about you?
I like watching Killer Clowns from Outer Space or Nightmare from Christmas.
Oh my god, I gotta see that. That sounds nuts. Okay, I'll check that out.
Hi. What is your
Wait, there's one more.
Yeah, we have one more question.
Can I come on stage?
Or
Wait,
two more. Yeah, come on.
Alright, I'm just gonna sit there.
Are you going to be a main character in season 4?
I hope so. That'd be cool. Call him and tell him. That'd be nice. Thank you.
Who was the most fun to work with on set?
Who's the most fun to work with? Well, if Chester was there, he would have been. But I love working with all the kids. They were great. So cool. So funny. Yeah, thank you for all the great questions.
Everybody! We're gonna do some yes no trivia.
Enjoy your day. Am I staying here?
You're good. Thank you for your time.
That's so cool. Give it up one more time for Maddie Carter Rumble! Sweet. So,
We're
you
going
want
to do yes, no.
yeah, we're gonna do some yes no trivia.
Do we have, we're going to do 3 rounds, so a lot of you guys are going to have a chance to come up on stage and play. We're going to play yes, no. If you'd like to play, come up here on stage, raise your hand. Raise your hand if you'd like to play. Once you get your...
Come on out!
Hey everyone! So, I have something to say. I just want to say thank you all for coming out today. But before I start, I think we should say nerves. So, I'm gonna say, you are such a. You all can say nerves. Alright, 1, 2, 3. You are such a
Nerd!
Yes, thank you. So, how are you all doing today? Are you excited to be here? Yes, me too. So we can start with questions if you guys are ready. I'm more than happy to answer them. Hi.
What's your favorite Erica line?
My favorite Erica line would be "You can't spell America without Erica."
Yes!
Yes, it's kind of true. Like when I was reading the script, I was like, "Oh yeah, you can't spell America without Erica." It was true. Thanks. No problem. Hi. Oh hi. Oh hi.
What's your favorite memory of Virgin Maya and you?
My favorite memory was how we sung Hamilton, but we also made movies on the set, like little movies, so that was really fun. That was one of my favorite memories.
Hello.
Hi.
You're really awesome.
Thank you, you too.
If you weren't already an actress, what career would you consider?
Ooh, I would say directing. It seems cool, or I would probably be a chef, because I like cooking.
Hi. How uncomfortable is the air vent?
Ooh, see, before I started filming, I was nervous because I thought that I was going to get hot, and I thought that I was really going to the vent. But once I saw how they put it all together, and it was a vent, but they sized it out to where I could fit, not really, I wasn't that nervous, so it was pretty comfortable.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
What was the funniest movie that happened?
The funniest moment that has been said. I would say when we were probably making the movie because it was just like really funny like to do. That was probably one of the funniest. Or we would like make jokes on set. Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
So, first of all, I just want to say I love your outfit and your hair looks like
Thank you.
So, kind of leading into my question, what is like your style or inspiration and like where do you get your clothes and stuff?
You know, one of my favorite stores, I really like 90s. I'm a fan of the 90s, but I also like 90s with a little modern twist. So one of my favorite stores are Urban Outfitters. Like, I love that store.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, oh my god.
Hi.
How much are you like your character on the show from the scale of 1 to 10?
I would say an 8.5 because we're both very confident and we have a few similarities, but not really. I think we both have very strong opinions, so I would say a good 8.5.
Thank you.
Thank you. I like your outfit.
Thank you. So Erica's obviously the best character on the show.
Thank you.
How did you feel when you heard you were playing Erica?
I was excited. I actually remember the day that I found out. I was just coming from school, and I had like my backpack on, and my mom was on the phone with my agency, like, "Oh yes, it's so cool." And so she told me the news, and I was just really excited. I was grateful, and I couldn't wait.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hi.
Hi. What was your favorite film?
My favorite scene to film, it would be the vent scene. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
You look really good today.
Thank you.
If you could be stuck on a deserted island with one musical artist, who would it be?
Who would be the baby? Because I like to turn up, so I feel like I would like,
I feel that.
yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Hi.
Hi. Where were you and what was your biggest emotion when you found out you were going from a secondary character to more of a main character?
I think I was at home. I was at home and I found out, I want to say by online, I heard them say that I was going to have a bigger part in season 3. And I was like, well, I was grateful and I was just ready to film season 3. I was really excited.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi. First off, I want to say I love you so much.
Thank you.
My question is, what is your favorite one-liner from the show that you said?
My favorite one-liner from the show. This isn't a one-liner, but I like Three Eyes Turn for Life. That's pretty cool. Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
Was there any scenes that were like so funny that like you had to like redo it?
I would say when we were crawling under the elevator. That was so funny to me. I don't know why, but it was so funny. I could redo that. Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
How many times did you have to film the bed scene?
How many times did I have to film it? I say about, because they had to film it from different angles, about a good 10 to 20 times. Yeah, thank you.
Mom.
Claire's. Because I saw Claire's and then the Starcourt Mall, and I was like, they had a Claire's in the 80s? I didn't think they had a Claire's, so I was like, oh wow, that's cool. Thank you. Hi.
Hi. How was like playing Erica changing like social life at school or like society?
When I went back to school for 7th grade, it was a little different. This was my first year of joining band, so I think a lot of kids in band kind of recognized me a little bit more. But it wasn't like overwhelming, but it wasn't like they didn't talk about it at all. So I would hear Kids School America here and there, and I would be like, oh, yeah. Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
What are 3 things you can't live without?
3 things I can't live without. I would say 1, my family, 2, my friends, and 3, my phone. Yeah. Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
What would your dream acting job be?
My dream acting job. It would, I was, what is it or what, like,
Whatever you would want it to be.
oh, I would say it would be kind of like an action film because I really like action and I think the stunts are really cool. Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
How's it working with Winona Ryder?
She's really nice. She's really talented actress and yeah, she's really cool. Thank you. Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
What's the last question? It's you, the voice from the sky.
Where are you?
What's up? I just wanted to say thank you so much. And that was the last question. Everybody give it up for Priah! What an awesome person. Thank you so much. Are you having a great time? Keeping that energy? Yes! Alright! So we're gonna do some Mad Libs, which is gonna be pretty cool. I'm gonna run out to the audience. She's gonna read some Hawkins Mad Libs, and you guys are gonna help me fill it out. And then we're gonna read it together. So I'm gonna go over and sit by you and ask you to help me fill this out if you want, if that sounds something that you guys want to do.
That's right. So we need.
All right. Stranger Things is set in the funny rural town of Hawkins, Indiana. During the early 1980s, the nearby Hawkins National Laboratory performs pre-research for the United States Department of Cats. But secretly does experiments into the paranormal and supernatural, including those that involve human test subjects. Inadvertently, they have created a portal to the alternate dimension called Michiganders. The influence of the Michiganders starts to affect the sweet residents of Hawkins in wacky ways. The first season begins in November 1983 when Will Byers is ran by a creature from the Michiganders. His mother Joyce and the town's police chief Jim Hopper search for Will. At the same time, a young psychokinetic girl called 11 escapes from the laboratory and sprints. Will's friends Mike, Dustin, and Lucas. Two Will's friends, Mike, Dustin, and Lucas are. There you go.
Very good.
Nice.
Let's see how we
That's
did.
creepy works, Tabby.
Halloween is the best time
Tabby
to
put
jump.
creepy in.
The weather is awesome and cute, and you go door to door saying trick or treat, and people give you dogs
Yes.
and cats to
Yes.
eat.
Oh. Oh.
This year I will dress up as a Starbucks, a stupid orange cat, or maybe a funny elephant. If someone says trick instead of giving you a treat, you might have to run or skip to try to scare them into giving you creepy donuts or a cool cheese as a treat. I'm in love with cool cheeses.
Yeah.
Ah, thank you everybody. That was fun. I love that.
You guys are good.
Yeah, these are really good. Perfect.
We'll do one more, yeah?
One more? You guys want to do? I'll send you guys.
Okay.
My school gets pretty weird at Halloween. My school is pretty stinky for most of the year, except in late October. Cool cobwebs appear in the hallway with really weird dogs hanging from them. The lunchroom is orange and black coffees everywhere, and they serve roasted legs for lunch. Someone told me that a giant colorful Demogorgon took over the principal's office.
Oh no.
All of the teachers look different. One is a zombie with light blue hair. Another is a spongy Millie. And I think my math teacher is a DeLorean. Two stones lined the hallways and one said, "Here lies Jake, who died of running in PE."
Oh, that actually worked.
Alright, that's it.
You guys did great. Bring up Chester Rushing and Chelsea Talmadge.
Hey! You guys can see that on Instagram. It's just Chester Rushing. She's in it too. And what's your Instagram?
At Chelsea Thomas.
Right, you guys need to follow her up because she is on fire in a good way. Let's go. So what's up, everybody? Thank you so much for being so cool. I see all of you lined up over there. I see some people lined up over there. Hi.
Tabby.
Wow, so Chicago. Am I the only one who's cold?
No. No.
I'm just asking because I was like, these guys are tough. Oh my gosh. All right, well, listen, you guys are still tough. You guys are rocking out. Let's see, let's get to these questions. Yeah.
What is your guys' favorite episode?
Favorite episode? I feel like a broken record. I always say my favorite, still to this day, is the car scene, where we're pretty much harassing Steve.
Yeah. To go to Nancy's house.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
so cool how they did that because we were in the car.
It was a little stalkerish thing.
Yeah, they had like everybody around us, and they had this like light on the top of the car that was spinning, and people were pushing the car. So like when we were in the car, it looked like we were moving, but we're actually just standing still in the studio.
Yeah, it was all shot in the studio. It was very dark. There was like this one little light that rotated to make everything look like it's
Yeah, I never done anything like this.
Me either. I had never shot a car scene in the studio before this. I feel like, well,
Cool question. Thanks.
Hi. Hi. Do you guys ship Robin and Tammy Thompson?
Do I ship what?
Robin and Tammy Thompson.
Robin and Tammy.
Do you ship them?
Yeah. Sounds good to me.
Sounds good to me.
Thank you.
Alright.
What's your favorite season?
Ooh, season 3 was great.
I really did love it.
I am a huge fan of season 1.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Not just because we're in it a lot, but just because there's an aesthetic to season 1 that I just fell in love with.
I feel like that first season really set the tone for the show, and it's actually gained this great comedy now, which I love, and it's so inventive, and I love where the show is going. I also have to compliment Knives on season 2 because the cinematography just has gotten better and better and better. So I would say cinematography-wise, I really did enjoy the second season, but I'm gonna say my heart is for season 1.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I agree with that.
Right?
Yeah, season 2 was like nuts. So the way they edited and enhanced the colors.
Yeah,
Just
no,
so
I
good.
felt like everything was really placed on there on like socks and like Sorry, little side.
Sorry, this is a little side thing. Hey, what's up over here? What's your name? Oh, wait, what? Oh, we got one more. Hi.
Hi.
Hi!
If you could be any other character than you are right now, who would you be?
Oh my gosh, Randy.
Randy
Randy
Havens.
Havens.
Yeah, I'd be Mr. Clark.
Yeah, Mr. Clark, science teacher. I love him. I really do adore his character. So yeah, that's what I would say.
Or maybe a spy. Without her name.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is your favorite song from the soundtrack of the show?
Never ending story. It's not. Does that count? Never ending story. Oh yeah.
I did really enjoy that moment.
Oh man.
I was like, wait, what just happened? Did this just turn into a musical?
So that one. And of course the intro.
Yeah, I think that is my favorite. It's so iconic, and it just, I feel like it really sets the tone.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, that's okay. I am. You. Thank you. How are you over there?
Good. My question is, what's your favorite part about meeting fans?
The stories that I get to hear from the things that you overcome. I think that's really special when I have the time to hear them. I think that's really nice. Just the fact that you guys get to say hi and brings me so much joy to travel out to places I've never been and to just see you. It's really cool.
Yeah, I have to agree with that 100%. I've met a lot of people who have gone through a lot of things and have found Stranger Things as their safe place, and it's really incredible meeting you guys and hearing those stories and in some way relating to it. So that's huge, but also just being here with you guys and getting to meet you and hear your questions is fantastic because I feel a lot of people watch TV. I often see a movie or a TV show and I have questions and they go unanswered for however long. So it's great, excuse me, that we get to come and meet you and answer your questions. Thank you. Absolutely.
All right, this is a really important question of trust. Do you guys prefer waffle or curly fries?
Waffles.
Good choice.
Still that?
Want to get back together?
What's your favorite project you worked on outside of things?
My new one, maybe.
I have to say the one coming up for me too, which
You-
I can actually say now.
You can?
Like, I think I can say that I'm in it because it's
Go for it.
online.
Okay.
Doctor Sleep I filmed, I can't say anything about it. Thank you. I'm in the trailer, so I think it's okay for me to say that.
Totally.
But yeah, I'm really excited. I haven't seen it yet myself, so I will be watching with all of you.
Yeah, and I am in a new Netflix original series that premiered yesterday at New York Comic Con. So yeah, it's called Big Break. It's a post-apocalyptic comedy with Matthew Broderick, and I play a very, 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 very interesting person who you're gonna love to watch. I hope and love to hate at some point. So yeah, I find pride in making bad guys fun. You know, because I think, you know, that's a really cool challenge for it. But David is going to be great. October 24th.
Oh yeah, and Dr. Sleep will release in the theaters November 8th.
Yeah.
What's your favorite horror movie or horror game?
Game?
Game or movie?
Man, I like The Last of Us. I beat The Last of Us 3 times, which I can't wait for the new one. Has anybody seen The Last of Us 2 trailer?
Yes.
Yeah? Oh my gosh. But I like Monster Squad. That's, I think, the classic. Monster Squad's pretty great. That's what I watched to get into the character for Tommy.
Game or movie, right?
Yes.
Horror movie. I don't know any horror games. I didn't even know that was a thing. What kind of horror games do you play?
I like Outlast.
Oh, okay. Alright. Well,
And Dead by Daylight's got that demo.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, I would say my favorite horror film would have to be Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a real classic. I love like teen camp.
Those are always.
They're always so fun. Well, it was back when horror was like, it was scary, but there was a story and people had lives and got invested in characters. I like campy stuff like that.
Same.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
If you could add like any new actor to the show, who would it like?
Ryan Reynolds.
Yes.
Of course. And Sean Levy's with Ryan Reynolds right now because they just did a movie. They did it's Free Fred or something like that, or Freedom Fred. But Ryan Reynolds is with Sean, and that would be sick to see Ryan Reynolds in Stranger Things. That would blow my mind.
Thank you.
No worries.
Hi. Hi. Okay, so I'm wondering, because you guys seem like incredible people, so kind, so sweet. What was it like getting into the character, like these really mean, like high school kids who just bully everyone?
Well, I think a lot of our stuff that we had was funny. A lot of the things that we said and did wasn't actually mean, but the way that they cut it made it seem like we were jerks. Which is kind of great, because you have those best friends that are always like, oh, come on, man, come on, it's Tuesday.
Yeah, I think it was lighthearted teasing, more so than bullying.
Yeah, and I think the death of Barb made everything more serious.
Yes, and I think that's really when maybe our humor was taken in a different direction.
Yeah, because we didn't know all that stuff was happening. We were just
Right.
joking still.
Yeah, but I think it became different for those characters, so that painted us then as bullies.
Bullies.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no worries. Trying to fight the Democrat.
Yeah, like that'd be cool.
Really?
But then it gets us. And like
It does
people
get
are
us.
like, hooray!
And you guys can cheer.
Yay!
I know. Please cheer about it. Tommy's a horrible person.
I mean, there's no way we're making it to college.
You know?
So.
Not with those big stairs.
No.
So let's see, who's gonna answer?
Hi.
Hi.
So I'm guessing a lot of funny, weird things have happened on set. Could you name one?
Yeah. One time we were. Do you remember whenever they had Millie in the tank and she had the helmet on and they had that sign that said tap the glass? Tap the glass? They were holding up the sign. Okay, so they had a sign. Millie was in a tank and they had a sign where the directors would hold up and it said tap glass. Okay? So then Mr. My gosh. why am I blanking on Mike's name? Why am I blanking? Finn. Why am I blanking on Finn's name? So Finn, because he was acting totally like Mike at the time. So Finn ends up picking up this board that said tap glass, but then the G and the L were missing from the glass.
I have this picture.
You have a picture?
I have the picture.
She took the picture.
Yeah.
It's him just going. And then they tried to take it from him, and he ran.
Can I share it yet?
You should share that. Yeah, he's 16. He's doing tours. He's
I'm 16. Alright, I might make it on Instagram later.
You gotta go viral.
I'll have to text it to him and get it approved first.
Because that's literally.
He was very young at the time, so it was like a no-no. The dad was like, don't post it. I was like, of course not.
Oh.
Just for my personal records. Which sounds really creepy.
But it's a moment in
But it's
history.
hilarious.
And then one day we'll be able to post it. And who wouldn't want to see that
It'd be
picture?
so funny.
Of season
yeah,
one.
I still have it. I actually
Like-
came across it the other day.
Like Little Finn, like First Evolution Finn.
Yeah.
What's that?
So I have a question for Chester. So I know that you do a bunch of like Twitch streams. So I was
Yeah,
wondering-
stream on Twitch. Chester Rushing on Twitch if you guys want to join.
So I was wondering how you like first started doing those and like how you got into them.
Okay, so I was at a convention in Indiana, which Indiana was really cool. They said, would you like to stream on Twitch? And like, Player One Esports was like, hey, do you want to stream on Twitch and be one of our endorsed streamers? You could start doing this. And I was like, people will watch me play games, and they're like, what's more than that? It's a free way for people to connect with you. You can jump on Twitch and I'll play like different games, like mostly, I stay family friendly with my language, but it's free. You can join on Twitch and I'm streaming 4 to 5 days a week. Normally 4 to 5 days a week, but I'm not doing a movie. 4 to 5 hours, 3 to 4 hours a day. And I'm just answering questions from people and just playing games and getting to know you and hear your stories. And so if anybody's out here from Twitch that say, oh, their username, I instantly know who you are. Because I'm like, oh, I remember you. Because there's only 20 people there sometimes. 20, 30 people watching and having fun for a few hours. Yeah. You're so cool.
There's also another outlet like that as well. I use Cameo, which is a shadow app. But I also encourage fans and anybody who goes on it to talk to me or anybody else we're interested in talking to ask questions because we will answer them about the show, like we do here. If there's something you forgot to ask that you want to ask later, hop onto Cameo and reach out, and I will happily answer your questions. I'm sure he'll do that for you on Twitch too.
Yeah.
So yeah, those are awesome outlets for you all to use if you can't ever make it to an event like this.
And, you know, if there's one thing that I say on my Twitch before I end, then I'll tell you guys this. It's like, remember, a lot of us spend a lot of time doing so much for everyone else. And that's great. But remember to say some kind words about yourself as well today. Because you deserve to be happy. And each one of you deserves to smile because you bring something unique to the world by being you. And that's enough. That's more than enough.
Hi. Do you have any advice for aspiring actors?
I mean, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Be prepared, always. How to break into the industry, or more specifically, just advice?
I guess how do you like start getting into it if you're just starting?
My background comes from theater. I think theater is always a great place to start if you're interested in getting into the business. The teachers are phenomenal, and it's a great way for your brain to start learning and adapting to memorizing, because you're expected so much on a stage versus on a show you have a little more time with your lines, and it's pretty chopped up. So yeah, I would say that's a great place to start.
Yeah, I would say get into an acting, start in school, but definitely get into an acting class, because, in LA, it's like, even people that are series regulars are going to school every week. It's like, dang man, you gotta stay on point. You know?
Are you a Chicago local?
No, I'm from New Jersey.
Okay, there's tons of theater out there. You are in luck.
Gates from New Jersey.
Yeah, and there's plenty of acting classes. Really great ones, actually, over there.
Don't get discouraged.
Yeah, don't be discouraged. Just focus on you, and it's not
It's a
race.
numbers game. It's really a numbers game. You really gotta, there are roles out there. You just gotta keep putting yourself out. Just keep reading. Keep pushing yourself. Go to those auditions. Maybe like 200 auditions, you don't get anything. But the one moves it up, and it's worth it. And you go, I've done this. Because if it was easy, it would be a lot less fun to accomplish it, right? Right. But you can do it, and I believe in you.
Thank you.
Okay, hi. So this is kind of like a dumb question, but have you seen the new season 4 teaser?
Yeah.
Where do you think Stranger Things will be located instead of
Space! The final frontier! Where else? I don't know.
Probably the Upside Down. That's my guess. Thank you. It's like, what happened to Hopper?
What did they just go to Canada? We were like, who would have thought? We just wanted poutine. Really likes poutine.
I do think it would be really cool to see a season filmed completely in the Upside Down, though.
Hey man, yeah, I like that. I like that.
Thank you.
Like to do a Stranger Things movie, maybe? I don't know. I would love that. That would be sick. Like after doing season 4, maybe do like a movie or something. That would be cool. What else would we do? I mean, it's endless. Honestly, their stories are endless. What's up?
If you could watch any Winona Ryder movie, what would it be?
Heathers.
Same, Heathers. Heathers last.
They made it into a musical. Have you seen it?
I've seen the music.
It's really fantastic. It's very good.
I What's up?
Hi. What do you so your characters aren't like in the other seasons? What do you think happens to them? Do they just like leave? What happens?
We're still alive in Hawkins doing our thing. You know, the truth is the story was, it's not about us at this moment, current moment.
Yeah, there's other things going on.
But we are alive in Hawkins
But
and
we're alive and well.
all is well. Yeah,
I think we're still together, too.
I do think so. I think we're still together for sure. Tommy and Carol.
I don't think anybody else could take either one of us on. So, safe to say.
Terrell is better than Jancy Cat.
Then what?
Terrell is better than Jancy Cat.
Oh, yeah! We're better than Jancy.
We love that.
I love it.
Ship it.
I have a genetic condition called Ehlers-Danlos syndrome that it causes a lot of like chronic pain and stuff. And I really wanted to do a lot of stuff that I couldn't, so I had to like pause everything. Is there any advice for like, because I really want to be an actress, is there any advice that I can like help like push through that kind of?
There are always going to be trials and tribulations with anybody in anybody's life. Don't let it hold you back or stop you from doing the thing you love. If that's what you're passionate about, you will be able to overcome those hurdles with time and physical therapy. I don't know your condition 100%. I'm not familiar with it,
Not so familiar.
but I'm very sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better. And don't ever let that stop you from achieving your dreams and your goals.
Let me give you a visual example that a man gave me and it changed my life. And everyone, if you take something from this, cool. So you're walking through a planet. You're walking through a land, and under your feet, there's cans of garbage and metal and papers and plastic thrown all over the place. And you are walking, and all of a sudden, in front of you, you see a single rose. It's your job to remind everyone that this is still a garden. I believe in you.
Question, all I heard was you.
Special talents. Do you have
special talents.
Oh.
Milk out my eyes!
How?
This guy. Spray that on my nose and shoot that on my eye.
I want to see it.
No, I shouldn't. No, you don't.
Can I get some milk, please?
I could do or water, I could do water, but that's my kids.
I'll show you. Oh, back there.
I'll videotape
You guys,
it.
I'm sorry, you're in the splash though.
I'll videotape my pet on Instagram. Splash that.
Do it now.
We'll do it later.
What about your hit?
Hit it. I don't think I have any. I'm not like double jointed or I'm kind of like a king of one trade, not jack of all.
You know Kung Fu, don't you? You're a Kung Fu master, right? I heard.
Oh, obviously.
Yeah, well, there, besides that.
No. Yeah, I don't think I really have any hidden talents. I make really hideous faces. I'm really good at that. And I always tell people you're only as pretty as your ugliest face. So start working on it.
Pretty good. Thanks.
Do you make up names for your faces?
Not anymore. Not anymore.
I think mine was Gertie.
Gertie?
Gertie.
That's a cool name. There's a song called the Hurdy-Gurdy Man.
She
Does
looks
anybody know
like
the
a
Hurdy-Gurdy
Gertie.
Man song? Hurdy-gurdy, hurdy-gurdy, hurdy-gurdy man. No? Well, now you know it. Anybody ask if everybody goes, do you know the Hurdy-Gurdy Man? Tell me now. You can say yes. Yes, you man. You can say yes. What's
Hello. What was your interest in auditioning for Stranger Things?
Oh man, I was so hungry. I was so hungry and I wanted to do a movie so bad. They called me, they were like, do you want to audition for Netflix? And I was like, in a million years they're gonna pick me. Yeah, let's go do it. And I had so much fun and I was like, I'm never gonna hear back. And I did. I cried so hard. I literally got on my knees and cried. And I was like, this is the most amazing. I didn't know what to expect, but I knew I had done something impactful.
I actually had been living prior to Stranger Things. I had been living in LA for 4 years pursuing acting. I was broke and lived with my grandparents, and I sometimes slept on the couch. And I worked as a nanny part-time, and I pursued and auditioned. For 4 years, I could hear anything back. A few callbacks here and there, but nothing crazy. And so I decided at that point I was going to reevaluate, possibly go back to school. And so I moved back home to Orlando. And I had 2 auditions come in while I was out of town. One for Stranger Things and one for Still the King. So after 4 years and ready to give up, those 2 came along. I wasn't going to audition. My manager insisted that I give it one more shot, and I booked both within the same week.
Okay, that is incredible. That is an incredible story. That's incredible.
When it rains, it pours. And then the sun starts to gleam again. So, you know, you're always going to have these boulders put in front of you and lemons chucked at your head, but you got to find a way to break that wall down and make lemonade and just get through it. And never give up on what you love. Thank you.
Let's give it up for Chester Rushing and Chelsea Hillman. All right. Enjoy that milk.
Thank you, I will.
Okay, I'm gonna go videotape it and put it on
Never give
Instagram.
up, never surrender.
Give it up for Chester and Chelsea. All right, we have our cosplay. All right, let's bring out Chelsea and Chester. All right, so you guys need to pick 5 team members.
I need a team.
Okay, raise your hand if you want to be
You would have that?
Someone?
Come on up here, man. Yeah.
One
Let's
more.
see.
No. Yeah?
I need 5, right?
Alright, last one.
2.
Alright, all the way
You
to
can
the back
return.
with the red hat.
Okay.
You are the star court mom. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 more.
Okay, good team up there.
Oh, you want the colorful? Yes. Yeah, you want the colorful clothes.
Wait, oh, her. As a colorful clothes, I have a shirt.
Yeah.
Oh yeah!
Got a
Okay.
good team.
I hope you guys can draw.
Good to see you. Good to meet you. Okay, I hope you who can draw the best.
So,
Hey, I want
you
you.
each are going to have,
Meet you.
we're going to do 5 rounds. So each of you is going to have a chance to draw. Okay, so Chelsea, Chester, you're going to guess. You're going to guess. You're going to start our drawing. This is what you're going to be doing. Okay? Okay? Chelsea, you're going to guess.
Yeah, what am I? Okay.
And you're going to draw this one. Ready? Okay. On your mark.
You can look at other drawing.
You can, yeah, you have to look with them.
Okay.
On your mark. Get set. Go.
I've never played this before.
The woods.
The trees. Coming upside down.
You got it.
Workwood. Workwood?
You said the woods.
The woods.
You got it, Chester. Point on for Chester's team. All right. That was easy. How'd you get the woods from this?
Those look like trees. Like, I watch a lot of Bob Ross. Those are some happy little trees. 3 happy little trees. There's 4. 3 happy little trees. I love it. 4. Okay.
Okay, next.
This is my first time playing this, by the way.
Me too.
Although our first time.
This is fun.
Wait, not yet. Yes, sir. Okay, on your mark. Get set. Go.
All right.
Square. Okay.
The Byers house. Castle Byers. Joyce's house.
The headlights of a car? No. Okay.
Jim Hopper's house. School? Oh, I can't.
Are those zeros openings?
The clubhouse. Castle Byers. I don't know.
That's what I thought it was. Castle Byers. Wait, no, this is, hold
pizza
the
place.
upside down.
Starcourt Mall. The school cafeteria.
There's a person there.
The cafeteria at Starcourt Mall. The school.
Chasing Dim Dog.
The Department of Energy.
The sun? Yeah, oh, my sun. What does yours look like?
The parking garage outside Hawkins. The studio of Netflix where he parked in
Is that a window? Steve's house.
Yeah, Nancy's house.
The pool.
What?
What else is a part of Stranger Things?
Anybody know?
Guesses?
Actually, we all know.
Oh, you all know.
The cafeteria.
How close was I when I was in
The
the
lunch
school?
table in the cafeteria. What is it? Lunch table.
Oh my God. Benny's
It's
restaurant?
the Hawkins School cafeteria.
Benny's Diner! Benny's Diner! Because of the diner seats! Yeah, the diner seats!
We even drew someone that's eating.
The french fry!
Okay. Wow. All right.
Oh my gosh, that was so long ago. Yeah, Benny.
All right.
This game is great. Earth games are fun.
Okay, next one. Oh, I can't see.
I think it's a arena on the battle.
And ready, set, go.
Oh, the hair on that person. Dustin.
Mike.
Dustin's hair.
Mr. Clark.
No.
Maddie Carnival!
Maddie. Oh, Steve Harrington with the band. He made the back. I'm sorry, there.
Oh, yeah.
Just do that for.
GG's.
Here.
Good games.
Okay, are you ready?
Ready.
Next.
Oh. Okay. You know.
Okay, on your mark.
All the angle of
Get
it.
set. Go.
Department of Energy.
Yes. Yes. There you go.
There you go. Yeah, she just drew the star too. Good job.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, she did the angle too. That's the angle I would have
Last
done.
round.
Oh God, I better stand.
Okay, wait. I gotta show the audience, you guys. Don't look. And here we go. For the win. Ready, set, go.
Oh, she doesn't have a board. Castle Myers. The upside down.
What?
Give it up for Team Justin.
Psychic powers.
Let's give it up for Team Justin and Team Chelsea.
Woo!
I'm in space, so, you know.
You guys did great. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let's give it up for Justin.
Everybody, thank you so much for your food.
That was pretty good, dude. You got upside down with this.
Yeah. Because one was an arrow up and the other one's an arrow down, kind of.
It's 2 lines.
Well, it's all we can.
Upside down.
You know, it's
upside down.
I just go to a museum.
Like upside down.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for playing.
I was like, you're really now? Oh, well, that's our cue. Peace out.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. Well, we get this stage clean.
The miracle, the one, the only, Caleb!
That's my child.
Hi guys.
Hi.
That was an amazing entrance. Thank you! Thank you, Chester. Appreciate it. That was amazing. He's like, the man. What did he say? The man, the myth?
The miracle.
The miracle or something like that? I was like, wow. I feel special. How's everyone today?
Good. Woo!
I can't stop smiling. My face hurts. It's so bright up here. Well, I'm Caleb.
Hi.
Is everyone from Chicago?
No.
Damn, there's a lot of no's. Yes. Do you guys have the best pizza?
Yeah. I'm gonna say yeah because I live next door.
No. I just had some deep dish pizza that was pretty good. It was pretty good. It was. But New York, I'm sorry. London is the best pizza. I know I'm in your city and I'm talking crazy right now, but I did have some good pizza. Yes. Yeah. Or do we start like a Q&A and stuff? I don't really want to talk too much or too long. But who has the best pizza? Huh? Sorry, say it again? Huh? Oh, this other side. Sorry, I can't really see. It's like the lights are in my face. Hello?
I have a question for you.
Yes.
So, it's not as related to Stranger Things as probably every other question, but I saw you on the Ellen show playing One-Eyed Monster with the boys.
Yes.
How did it feel to lose?
I thought this was gonna be like a nice, like, oh, I saw you with the boys. It was just so much fun. You guys look gracious. How did it feel to lose? It it sucked. I'm gonna be honest with you. I am a sore loser. I like to win. Like when it comes to games and sports, I hate losing. So I had to just be like, "Yeah, great game, guys."
I was kind of surprised that Gaten didn't know that you were Simba in The Lion King.
What? Gaten didn't know I was Simba in The Lion King?
No.
Gaten? Gaten didn't know this?
No.
That's where I met him. I was like, and he was in Les Mis, and he played Gavroche, and I'm like, hi, I'm Caleb, and I play Simba in The Lion King. He's like, hey, I'm Gay, and I play Gavroche. And we played in the park together and everything, and the sunset was behind us, and the sunset. But I didn't even, wait, that was one of the questions? Oh my gosh, I need to go back to that. Well, yeah, it did suck to lose though. It really did. Thank you for asking.
Hello.
Oh, you want to do it with me? Because I was doing it earlier. Wait, you know yeah, alright, ready? Ready. That's a fun dance move. Like, yeah, I dance a lot. It's you know what's interesting when someone's like dance, it's like, okay, what to do? It's like act. Like it's like someone coming up to me like act. It's like, all right, how do I do that? I don't know.
Hi.
This way started. My mom and I were coming from set of season 2. I had pimple remover on my face, and yeah, that's the first time someone's ever laughed at that. It's so funny. Yeah, I had pimple remover on my face, and we were going into a grocery store, Publix, that's in Atlanta. And she was like, "You sure you want to go into the store with all that stuff on your face?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's like no biggie, you know. Everyone." It's the process. It happens. Everyone has pimple remover. Everyone, teenagers go through these changes and pimples pop up, you know? And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go on live and just like tell people who cares about pimples. Like, it's like little itty bitty things. Who cares what people think? If they're gonna make fun of you about it, all right, cool. Next time I see you with pimples, I'm gonna make fun of you. Like, it's like, no, it doesn't matter. Like, so it kind of transformed itself from embrace your faith to like be your biggest fan. And my parents always told me as growing up just to love who I was, don't let anyone steal my joy. Just love who I was and just, yeah, and my parents was always there for me. And I kind of, as I got older, it changed into like, be a big fan. I wanted to express it in my own words. And I felt like with this platform, I wanted to just show people how I felt about myself. And I know a lot of people see Stranger Things and they tell me like Stranger Things makes them happy and they have low self-esteem. And I was like, you know what, let me just solidify this and just give them something to talk about. Just give them like a word to say for themselves before they start their day. Be your biggest fan, embrace your face. And I put it into like a sweatshirt. It's just one of the sweatshirts, be your biggest fan. I know clothing builds my self-confidence, you know, not like, it builds my self-confidence and it's how I express myself. I love fashion and it's how I'm showing people. Yeah. So yeah, that's how I did it. I was trying to think of something else to say. When I did that, I just didn't know what else I was gonna say. So that's why I was like, yeah. But yes. Spying on the Russians, and they're trying to figure out who the Russian guy is, and like, you know, the Pilates guy comes out of nowhere and he's going up the escalator, like there he is, they're following him, and then he turns around, he's like, hi, how are you? I'm fine. That scene was hilarious, and then Joe's just staring at the window, the glass window. Oh, and this scene with Aubrey and Joyce, and no, they're in the car, and then he's like, spare me. That whole sequence there that whole scene is funny. Like, whoa, what? You know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah, I'm just like saying little parts, bits and pieces in the scene because we have kids in the room. Fireworks scene? Oh yeah, that was fun. You know, Lucas came with clutch this season, guys. He did. He really did. I don't think anyone realized. You know, he saved Eleven's life this time instead of, you know, trying to put her with the bad guys this time, you know? He shot the whatever that thing was. What was it called again this season? It wasn't the Demogorgon. It was still the My Player, right? Duh. I'm on the show. Yeah. And then the fireworks, he had the idea with the fireworks, but then like the never-ending story killed Hopper, so it didn't do anything. Thanks, Susie. Yeah. Hello.
I love you.
That was the best I love you I heard all day. It sounds so genuine. It's just, I love you. It sound like one of those, you know, you open a book. It's like, I love you. That's it. Those automatic, like,
What is your favorite like store in historical Vermont?
favorite store? The cat? I think it's the cat. The cat. Yeah, I think the whole mall was fun because they built it from ground up. I mean, both the inside, because it was already a mall in there. They built the interior, and I was able to like slide down the escalator. It was the best. The 80s would like, Caleb, stop. I'd be like, really? Stop? For really? You sure? And I'd just go slide down. It was so much fun. It was fun.
What's the funniest thing that's happened on set?
Funniest thing. There's so much funny things. Which season? 3? I can't even tell you. I'm trying to think. That was funny. Oh, me and Charlie. Oh my gosh. Charlie and I, like, I think it was like episodes 5 and 6 was like one of our like really serious episodes. And me, like, I barely had any lines. It was just a lot of like looking around for the fertilizer and what was going on, what was happening. We were just kind of like getting our information together. But those scenes, man, was just too funny. Even though it was so serious, it was too funny. Like Charlie and I, we like, you know how like in the scenes, sometimes we're all like at the end of every scene, we're like looking at each other and we're just like, something's bad's about to happen. Or someone said that one line, it's just like, the door. Dun, dun, dun. And then we all look at each other. So let's say like a scene like that happened, Charlie and I would share looks, and then we just start laughing. It's the worst. I think I posted like a video. We were trying to get ourselves together because they told us to like take a break and get yourself together because you're laughing and we need to get things done. That's what they said. Exactly. But yeah, Charlie and I couldn't keep it together. We can't. It's so hard to do scenes with. We just. It's hilarious. Thank you. It's funnier than how I explained it. I'm telling you, it was really bad how I explained it, but it's funnier in person.
Hi.
Okay guys, so thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, leave a like down below. I will try to have part 2 out tomorrow. Again, my phone and the importing not working too well, but I'm going to try. Okay, bye guys.